A big bold, that's my partner in crime. Random thoughts miss mine. I can never do this by my lonely. So we the duo, snatching up all the kudos. Bound to find a loophole, yeah, you know. So keep tuning in, enjoying the vibe. Forever raw, forever real. It's him, it's I. You love, yeah, you love this podcast. You love, yeah, you love this podcast. You love this podcast. You love this podcast. The way we bring the truth, you would think we were the son of a reverend. It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 5. Episode 211. Yeah. What the business is? It's that man with the plan, Big Kev, and that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know we got that food for your soul. This show, you know we got to do this disclaimer. Always got to do a disclaimer. It's just needed, man. Like people, as I post on Facebook and post on other platforms, people just do not know how to scroll past if they don't have a real thought or perspective to what you're asking the question about or what you're trying to create conversation on. Like, I say something like, hey, you know, for example, I said, how much was y'all rent back in the first apartment, right? I say, how much was your rent in your first apartment? Woman said, well, I never had an apartment. I had a house. Is that what I asked?
Yeah.
So you had to chime in to say that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not needed.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Now, if I said, how much was your first mortgage? Then you chime in. But you just had to be on there. So this is why I do a disclaimer. Let you know, if you don't like the type of content that you've seen us put out or that you hear about in a preview, don't keep listening because you're not going to like it. We would love you to, but if it offends you, I'm telling you what you're going to get more of. If you heard the preview and then you listen, you're going to get more of that. So just trying to help you out a little bit, but without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it. I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that. Now, y'all know this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation,
really,
inspiration,
gosh,
and most importantly, love. Bring it on in, bring it on in. Yeah. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and you know I got some sweet, brief on deck. Positive thinking is not about accepting the best to happen. It's about accepting that whatever does happen will turn out for the best. That's positive thinking. It's like, it's life, man. Stuff is always going to happen that you don't think gonna happen at the wrong moment, bad timing. Like you can wait, for example, I'll never forget it. New Year's, 2024. We just celebrating, having a good time over my brother's house. I come home late, 2, 3 in the morning, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and what do I hear? Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip. I'm like, what's going on? What's that water? And, you know, if you have a homeowner, anytime you hear some water that ain't coming from a faucet, you get your antennas up real quick. Come to find out, my water heater went out. It was perfectly fine the day before. Now it's got a big old puddle of water under the pan, and I got to turn all my water off, and now I got to figure out how I'm going to come up with these stacks to get this thing done.
That drip.
But guess what happened? I have a home warranty. So call up the people. Hey, y'all gonna handle this? They couldn't fix it, got a brand new one. Hey, that situation looked bleak, right? But I wasn't expecting it. I was prepared. I had money. As a homeowner, you should have these type of things. I have insurance for this too. So being prepared, that's what I be talking about. Preparation is key. Because you just never know. It's like insurance. People are like, I don't want no car insurance. You better get it. You get out on that road and somebody tear your whole stuff up, and then they telling you, hey, well, you can't pay for that. Now you just out of a whole car. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Proper preparation prevents a poor performance.
Say that, bro. Say that, Bo. For real, for real. But yeah, it's about, you know what I'm saying, accepting. God gonna work it out. I used to listen to, I listened to a gospel song,
And I thought it was funny because the way the woman was singing it. But I started really listening to the words, and it made everything better. When I was going to Adidas every morning, Tom Joyner, there's a G's gonna work it out. G's gonna work it out. I talked to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? All my money spent. I had to pay the rent. Listen to the words, but he worked it out. Oh, yeah. I would get so motivated and inspired by that song that, hey, whatever affected me the day before, I didn't want to go to work. I changed my whole mindset when I hit the door and I clocked it. I was like, oh, it's going to be a good day today. Thank you. So that's just making the best out of whatever situation you have. But, Bo, what's good? How was your week?
It's been cool, man. Just working.
Working. Are you doing what we do? Adulting. Adulting 101. For real. Nothing that happened exciting in the week or just the grind?
Hoping the plant don't go on strike, but
oh wow, that's always the key.
We might be finding out something by midnight tonight. So.
Is it like basically because you got a union, right?
Yeah, but still
union versus the yep. That's what normally happens. So. And they be trying to see if you gonna cross the line. I remember my daddy way back in the day had to go through that, and it was like, hey, I got to feed my family. I'm crossing this.
No, I put accept. I put accept, but like I ain't gonna say what, but they. There's
business out there. I got you. PB fam, what's good with it? Hope you guys had a great week. It is Saturday. We waking up to some good sun. It's been raining. It's gonna rain for the whole 5-7 day week. That's the forecast. So we're gonna enjoy this day for whatever it's gonna be, whatever it's worth. You feel me? We're gonna go and get into this show. It's kind of slow out there in the topic world, but we still gonna make content. That's what content creators do. You're a creator, you create, right? So one thing that's really been out there that's really been catching a lot of steam, Sophie Cunningham caught a lot of flack for her statement about transgenders not being in women's sports and to keep the onus on women. And a lot of people had stuff to say. We seen Coach Cheryl Reeves wearing a shirt that said trans kids have the right and stuff like trans kids' rights and stuff like that. And a lot of people got involved with the conversation. Then you even see now that former NBA players such as Enes Kanter and Royce White saying that they want to have eligibility to the WNBA based off of what the woman in France, I want to say her name is Julie Tatar, who was a transgender athlete who said that she would accept an invitation to the WNBA if they offered. If you've seen this transgender individual, I made a thing about it on TikTok, and I said I am totally against it. This person is 6'3", all muscles, playing in a woman league and dominating, averaging 21-20. And I'm just thinking to myself, on what face of the earth is that okay?
First off, these two idiots,
Enes and Royce,
they need to figure out how to regain their college eligibility because there's probably more money in NIL than it is the WNBA.
Okay. I mean, at this time, and when we speaking, you're right about that. The NIL deals.
Yeah, it's just,
I don't think nobody gonna give them no NIL deals.
But the thing is, it's stupid clout chasing.
There's always clout chasing. Clickbait material.
Beyond. If you're trying to get into the WNBA, if you're trying to play college basketball again to get this money, it also shows that your skill and your social work is not up to par.
Ain't up to par. I agree with that.
You could hoop.
Yeah.
But you couldn't put together the whole. Royce White couldn't fly on a plane.
He had game. He was scared of flying, and that killed his career.
Yeah.
Which is
Enes Kanter was always about politics more than about basketball.
Say that, bro.
But now, all right.
But I think it's bringing more of a spotlight on how crazy that sounds to even think that that's okay to bring a transgender to the WNBA. For the WNBA is not even just shut it down, right? And I know they walk on eggshells. This topic makes you walk on eggshells. When you say something, people attack you. And I even said this, I had a post, whether it was AI, you never know in this world what post is real and what post is not. A lot of people posted, whether it's AI or not, the situation could happen, right? And the post was a woman allowed her son to go to school with a dress on. They had the cold polo shirts and pants, but he wore the dress or skirt per se. And it was a big discussion, and still a big discussion on in the internet world about should she had did that, should kids have the right to dress themselves no matter how they or be themselves, and everybody has their own perspectives and views on it, right? But it seems like when you say, I'm not for it, based on your morals, your views, your values that you raised up with, that you think boys are boys and girls are girls, that's your opinion, right? They attack you. They really do attack you. Like, this is what's wrong with America today. This is why the kids can't know what's wrong with America today is y'all won't let people have their own perspective and views regardless. Like, if I see you do something, I can speak about it. Now, where I'm coming from, we didn't do that. And then the thing about it is people have Bible-based views, right? Like they've been grown up in religion, and you can talk about religion, the factualities of it, but I'm just talking about Adam and Eve was what? A man and a woman. So if you just go from the base foundation of that, if you believe in that, that's going to already make you be like, what are we talking about here? And it's not about a person's right to choose their or what they identify with, right? We're talking about when it comes to sports. I'm not talking about your choice. Just like, you want to be gay, lesbian, trans, that is your choice. It doesn't affect me. That's what I try to tell people. Your choices don't affect me. So I would never speak badly of it, right? But when you talk about competitive sports and giving people an outright advantage, a God-given outright advantage by being a man, your weakest man is probably stronger naturally than your strongest woman. Now, a woman might have to work at it. She go to the gym, she lift weights. Yeah. But if you say fresh out the womb just growing up, that man most likely is naturally stronger than her because God gave us that. So I don't see what the argument is. And I don't understand why the WNBA is shutting it down. And I think it does a disservice, like Sophie said. And why I say I stand with Sophie. It does a disservice to our young ladies, our women who aspire to be great athletes, to compete at a high level, working their body, and hear this man who can't, a man who identifies as a woman, who I don't think can cut it in an all-men league, because you could go be Joanna Man if you want to, but is that really showing your competitive nature to go dominate a bunch of women? That's like you go into a playground and some kids out there and you get 35 rebounds and you score every bucket a layup. Did you really do something?
Killing them kids.
I was killing them kids. And they 4 or 5.
Yeah, you 6 feet taller than them.
And that's not to minimalize women's basketball and say they couldn't compete with men. It's just the natural difference God gave us. Like, you can't dispute that. Our structures are even different. How do you think they know a man's woman and a man's and a woman's body? When they die, right? How do you think they know that was a man or how they know that was a woman? God don't make mistakes, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you can say what you want. Lenses come up. If a person was trans, what does the body look like? Now, unless you go get the surgery, now I always say this, if you have the means to get the surgery because you truly identify with the opposite gender, then that's different. I'm talking to these ones who just dress up. Like, everyday living, you either have the means, but you just don't want to get the surgery. I think that part is sketchy. It's almost like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too vibe. Like, I want to dress up as a woman and want to be treated like a woman, but I want to keep my Johnson. or vice versa. Like, what are we saying? And when it comes to sports, you have to separate those two. I just don't see why anybody would be against Sophie in that. You know what I'm saying? She loves all people, but when it comes to sports, they have a right to say, I don't want to compete against a naturally born man.
Yeah, that's competitive advantage.
It's all about.
That's dope.
And then you got to think about with gambling, the gambling portion of it now, right? Because it's so prevalent in the sport today, right? How would that be fair? People gonna bet on this transgender person all the time. I know you get 20 rebounds a day. Yeah, you just pushing people out the way. And Joanna Man, even though it was a joke and it was a comedic, movie, it lets you know what happened. This man was a star, went to the WNBA or what was portrayed as the WNBA and killed, dominated. He wasn't a star where he was at, or he was, I can't remember the thing was, did he get kicked out of the league and he just wanted to keep playing basketball? Was that Joanna Man thing?
I don't know, man.
But whatever it was, he went to that women's league and he was like unstoppable. That is the equivalent of it. It's not fair to the women. Now, I'm speaking for women's rights and women empowerment more than anything. Like, these women put they all into being competitive and work. For example, A'ja Wilson. She is the top of that WNBA league as far as her performance, her athleticism, speed, strength. She is the ideal athlete for women's basketball. Now, imagine you bring this 6'3", 6'4" transgender person over here who's bigger than A'ja Wilson, muscle-wise, stronger than her. What does that give A'ja Wilson? Like, all this work I did, and y'all just gonna let this person come over here and you know what I'm saying? It ain't fair to them, bro. It ain't fair. Like, I don't care how you look at it, and I don't care what you people gonna say about it. It's not fair. It's not. So I stand with Sophie Cunningham. I stand with the women who, hey, if you're a woman, come compete. If you trans, make a transgender league.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Y'all see who's the best of the transgenders.
Who gonna watch it?
Transgenders and people who might just be interested in seeing if they can hoop. When you're a sports advocate, basketball, right? You're not even looking. Now, if it was a transgender league and it was like, and they didn't put it out as a transgender league, but you knew that was the qualification to be in it, people would probably watch it. It would probably be like, can they hoop? Like, because if you're a basketball advocate watcher, you usually want to know, can people hoop? If they got to crossing over and dunking on people and you see the clips, you didn't go watch that, you'll be like, hey, man, did y'all see?
It's not the big three. I mean,
wow, man.
It's the big three, all right, though.
It's like, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm just going to say, I mean, somebody would probably be entertained. Or you're not entertained. Somebody might be entertained, but I'm just saying, I stand with you women. That's all I'm going to say.
Them girls got the big three.
And people, stop getting on people who don't think like you in this trending world. Some people just grew up old-fashioned. And there's nothing wrong with having old-fashioned values and morals, because just like you have new trending thoughts and views, old-fashioned is old-fashioned. You're not going to change me. This is what I grew up with. This is what I seen in my household. Like, I didn't see my daddy cross-dressing. I didn't see no uncle cross-dressing. I didn't see that. I'm not, so, you know what I'm saying? So I can't attest to that. You know, my mama told me this is why girls have a vagina, boys have a penis. Y'all different, right? And this is why you had to dress like this. And you know what I'm saying? This is what we was taught. But I get now this new age, it's taught a little different, and their thoughts and views toward things are a little different, and that's okay. I respect it. But don't impede on me because I don't agree with it, though. Because I don't. Just being honest. I don't. As far as it comes to sport, I don't.
I ain't gonna say nothing stupid right now. I mean,
it'll be edited. I just edited it out.
What if you out hanging out and you see your uncle cross-dressed?
Emotional damage. I mean, I would still love my uncle, but it would take me back. It was the first time seeing, first time seeing, no, dude, no. I mean, any human being would be taken back. Like, when? Since when? What do you go by? Like, I have so many questions. Especially if it's like your real uncle, like you have a real relationship with your uncle. Yeah, we got some explaining to do. We got to talk, what happened? But I'm going to love that person regardless.
That's still my guy.
That's still my guy. Or however they want to be addressed, respectfully. That's what I'm saying. I can respect a person, like what I just say. What you choose don't affect me. But as a human, I would be affected at first sight seeing you like that. It's going to take me aback. I don't know who wouldn't be taken aback. Seriously. Or your niece. Like, or you see somebody, you know what I'm saying, and you just look up and like, what?
Nah, I'm not saying cousin.
We were cousins to it, but they were already right.
Used to be cute, and then now they're a stud, and it's like,
and you accept it. I still got love. Yeah, give me a hug. You still cuz. You still my niece. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm gonna accept it, but the thing is, don't attack people for old values, and don't attack people for new values. We have to be able to have common ground. That's all it is. Respect. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it, but you have to respect it. If everybody respect it, we're good. And that's where I feel like that's the lines get crossed and blurred because people bring in disrespect. Just like on that post about the boy. Oh, you're not a real man. Real men wear skirts. No, they don't. And now where I'm from, like in Scotland, that is their tradition.
A kilt.
A kilt. They do it because that's their tradition. Only their tradition. What do we do in America? It also has something to do about your tradition and how you were brought up. We wasn't brought up like that. So don't say.
I know my last name is Wilson, but I'm not Irish.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, the woman really said that she was like, real men wear skirts. No. What are we talking about? Now you belittling people who call themselves real men and say, oh, I'm not a real man because I don't buy into the ideology of wearing a skirt.
And they probably like, it's not a skirt, it's a kilt, bitch.
Oh, they will say that. They will. Man, Roddy Piper back on wrestling, and there's a dude named Sheamus on wrestling, and they will tell you this is not a skirt. So a skirt brings a certain connotation to a man. A kilt is different because it's their tradition. See how it works? I'm telling you. Roddy Piper said all the time, this is not a skirt, it is a kilt. And he used to blow a bagpipe and everything. That was his stitch on wrestling. All right, what else we got? What else we got in this thing? Okay. So I think it's allegedly, and I think it's just, like social media innuendos and people just doing for clickbait and get people to talking. But then I thought about it. So they said that Zendaya and Tom Holland, if y'all don't know them, the stars of Spider-Man, Zendaya got a whole bunch of other stuff, like Euphoria and other stuff on the Disney Channel. And both of them are, I think Tom Holland has another movie too. Why Spider-Man's out, come think of. But they successful actors and actresses. They said that they had a prenup, a kissing prenup, a no kissing prenup, to where when they do another role in a movie, they couldn't kiss whoever their leading supporting actor is, or just in the movie in general, right? And I got to thinking, could you be a successful actor or actress with a no kissing prenup if that was real? Because most movies that really give you that critically acclaimed title, it's got some type of love interest in it.
Basically saying cutting sex scenes out. Like I'm gonna just act.
Like your parents try to cover your eyes when the sex scene come on.
Yeah, it's like cutting the sex scenes out.
But do you think they still prosper as an actor or actress? Because most of the time that big movie has a love interest and is emotionally bonding.
It's gonna change your roles.
The roles you get. So then
you're going to show your acting chops.
So then I don't think you would be critically acclaimed then. You wouldn't be like a top
but
actor.
You don't have to. You don't have to be kissing on people to be a good actor.
But most people do that are good actors. Because you portray when you get a role, most of the good roles in a good movie have a love interest or some type of emotional connection with someone that's going to require that cinematic kiss, that cinematic embrace.
I ain't never seen Tom Brolin kiss anybody.
Who?
He's getting all the jobs.
Who?
The dude who played Thanos, who played Cable. Tom, what's his name?
I don't know who played Thanos.
He played Thanos.
But I'm saying I don't know him as another actor. Like there's a top dude that I can think of. I don't even, it ain't ringing a bell.
But he ain't never.
I bet if you go into his movie, he didn't kiss somebody. I guarantee you to kiss somebody in the movie. If he's the star, not just the contributor, the star of the movie, and he got a leading lady, he done kissed her. Now this is X-Men. You don't even see how he knows.
He don't play roles that lead him.
So he wouldn't be critical to me. So then you basically are only pigeonholed in one.
No Country for Old Men. He was Thanos. He was Cable in X-Men.
But look what the movie you're saying though. So you're pigeonholing yourself into one pocket of movie. I'm talking about when you're an actor, you do the gambit. You do the whole gauntlet. Like you could play. Like I seen Zendaya play all type of roles that put her in different situations. I'm saying critically acclaimed actors and actresses who will play in various, when you go down and look at their whole movie, all the movies they played in, some movie along the line have made them be in a position to have a love interest. And when they was younger, older, somewhere along the line. And I'm saying if you just had this clause like, I don't kiss, I don't think you're going to be successful.
Just gonna be getting some different roles.
You're gonna be a supporting actor and be 10-minute spots and be wondering where your career went to. Because most people don't aspire to be the 10-minute person all the time. They want to be that headliner eventually, or most for the most part. But then some people just don't get it, so then they just settle into it. Like, okay, well, They never gave me my own movie, so this is what Hollywood deemed me as, is the supporting cast all the time. So they just run with it. But I just thought it was crazy that they even came up with that. But I thought, like, what if somebody did say that? Because you know there's a lot of couples in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I would be like, seeing your woman get tongued down 1,000,000 times, especially because the one thing about it is, yeah, bro, because it's acting. So you cut, we do that over. How many times have you had to kiss this man? In a movie, like, we messed it up, do it over. He might be messing up on purpose just to kiss your woman. I didn't give enough tongue on that one. I didn't do that over. Like, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hey, can we cut this out, director? That's like you couldn't be no jealous. You couldn't be no jealous man as have a woman as an actor for real. Because he'd be like, hey, no man, he touched her. I don't like the way he touched her. His hand's too low, bro. Well, he's supposed to be making love to her in the next scene. Did you know that?
Think about these porn star boyfriends.
Nope.
And they be getting invited to the set to watch.
Nope. It's just like, for example, if my woman was a porn star, I would never ask how her day was. I don't care. I know what your day consisted of. I don't want to know. She's like, my day was great. I did a scene with Jackhammer, and it was the best scene. Look, shut up. Just shut up. You want this relationship to last? This is one thing we don't have to talk about ever. I don't want to hear about you. Just imagine that. Imagine a conversation between not a man who's in a business, right? Because then you could go do your tales. A regular civilian from porn has a woman who does porn, and she comes home and wants to talk about her day. You know, women want to talk about they work in the office or whatever, in the medical field or whatever field they work in. They want to talk about their day. These women got on my nerve, and this is what it was, and da-da-da-da. What you going to talk about from the porn industry?
Man.
That's going to make me want to support it, comfort you. I'm like, I'm not comforting you. I had to do this scene with Rick 20 times. He couldn't get hard.
Not 20
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear about Rick. I don't want to hear about your orgasm. I don't want to hear about the fluff. I don't want to hear about none of that. None of that.
You chose the wrong one.
Yeah, you chose, but that's what I say. I can never, I posted before, it was like, what career path or career choice could you not date? Sorry. Call me whatever you want to call me. You know you got a name. You know you got a name for everything. If you're against something, I can't do it. The way my psyche's made up, I can't imagine my woman just getting pounded and this is her job every day.
I'd be like, I seen the video with Rick and he's just not hitting the points right. Do you need me to come in and show him like how to hit it right to get you right?
Me and Bo different. No. Me and Rick gonna have it out. I'm just playing a role, man. I'm really gay. But hey, no. And they said that though. They said that in the industry, a lot of those dudes just play a role to get money, but they really gay. No, man, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. All right, we're gonna go to another thing. So this is funny though. So I seen, the social media world, right? A woman posted something on her page and said, a man asking a woman for money is crazy. It gives bum vibes. Then another woman jumped on the post and said, but y'all can ask men for money. Does that give bum vibes when a woman asks too?
Definitely. There's some bum ass bitches. I mean, women out here. I'm gonna be nice.
Spinach.
There's some bum women out here who will sit every day and ask for money for their bills.
For their bills that they had prior to you.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, folk.
Like we ain't even like for real like that. You
and they do it on the slick. They be like, you call them up. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, except I'm about $100 short on this light bill. And it needs to be paid tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I don't know how you gonna get it neither.
Hey, serious.
You better get up off your shoulders like I would have to.
Man.
But then women want to judge men who say what we're saying, call us weak, call us not alpha males.
Alpha males don't exist in humans. That's a dog and wolf type shit.
I don't even know who came up with that.
Yeah,
But what I want to tell you is if I am an alpha because I ain't gonna stand for no nonsense. For example, I had made a post that says, do women nowadays think a man with an ideology of 50-50 is weak? Now you can say, hey, I don't believe in a number. I just do for my woman, I just do for my man. It can be 100%, it could be 70-30. We don't keep the score. I rock with that. But if you do the 50-50 things, how does that make a man weak? I have my own house, I have my own car, I have my own bills. If you come to live with me, why wouldn't you want to help me out and lighten the load off? Matter of fact, you're leaving your responsibility to come live with me. So you think you're supposed to have all this money in your pocket and you want to be taken care of. Like, unless we're getting married or we are married, nah, it's not happening. You got to bring something to the table in some fashion. And people's like, well, back in the day, men took care of it and the woman would just stay at home.
That was stupid then.
Why wouldn't you want to lighten the load of someone you love and want to spend the rest of your life with or want to be with?
See, they be saying that shit and then they'll see an old couple. The wife is walking all nice and the man is all broken up because he worked his ass off.
Then broke his back.
To take care of her and he all fucked up.
But what my part is, though, that makes me mad is just, why can't it be that that's not my preference? I seen my daddy take care of my mama. This is what I'm accustomed to. My uncles, the men have been around me, have always taken care of their woman, and that's how I want to be treated. Why does it be like, because the man don't think like that, he's weak or he's a woman, you know what I'm saying? And all these belittling names and stuff like name calling. And I seen it, and the woman was like, yeah. Then I went and looked at her profile pic, and I was like, I think you're lying. These men ain't just dropping a bag, you know what I'm saying, and always doing everything for you. You're doing something. You're doing something, and he's probably cheating. I've learned a lot that men who are so headstrong about taking care of their woman is a reason. Because you can't question me now. Like, where you gonna go? You ain't got nothing. I can do whatever I want, and you gonna stay because now you're dependent on me.
I take care of everything.
Think about it. If I give you a car, I pay for your car note, you live in my house, I take care of everything. All you got to do is go out to eat with your friends. Almost like the Love and Hip Hop stuff you be seeing. Like, they go out on these lunch dates, don't got real jobs. They go out on these lunch dates all the time and just gossip. What do you think that man's out there doing 90% of the time?
Chopping down your friends.
Just being honest. So if you want a man like that, go ahead. And I will never say all. I never make anything inclusive, but I guarantee you, when you want a man like that, that comes with the territory. You don't think he knows he's the alpha, as you call it? He controls the narrative?
People got to quit saying alpha. Alpha means first. It does not mean...
Alpha and Omega, if you go by religion, God is the Alpha and Omega.
Just the first.
But I'm just saying, that's where it started from. He's the Alpha and Omega. That's where the whole word comes from.
That don't mean you a leader. That don't mean you
headstrong or strong individual.
It's just one.
But they love to bring it up when it's come to belittling somebody. It's
stupid.
Yeah.
Don't bring it up around me
But I love that a woman spoke back to this post and said, that's bum activity from you, because a lot of women are getting off their shoulder. They have their own beauty salon. They have their own businesses, whether it's a truck, a catering service, or they're in fields of being a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer or various other professions. They out there getting it, and they still understand, hey, I want my man to get it. I want us to come to the table and get it together and spend this. Why wouldn't you want to come to the table like, look at our pot. Now we can take trips. We can get a new house. We both can have a fly car. And we can have money to take care of the means and buy what we want, and we're not struggling. Come on now. I don't get it, but I know y'all gonna have y'all rebuttals back, and I'm waiting on it. I love all the smoke. It's like, one thing about it is, when you do this thing, you step out on these platforms and you're in this media realm where you're giving your opinion, you can expect someone to get on there.
Yeah.
You niggas is trash. You niggas' opinion don't matter. Y'all ain't real men. And I'm going to laugh. And we wasn't on Facebook or one of those platforms that ban you or take away your monetization. This conversation could go a little different. But for the sake of these Facebook streets, I'm going to approach you in the best manner I know how.
Lady.
Hey, I don't say bitch a lot. But that's like my term. If I ever say lady in a word, like, I'm probably calling you a bitch. Like, whatever you talking about, lady. Lady. I see your name. You got your whole profile name. I'm going to call you lady.
Insufferable
lady. All right, what else we going to move on to? What else we got? All right, Bo. So, another post I seen. Like I told you, slow down the streets. We just chopping it up. A man said, I'm not cheating, but I'm not letting you see my phone. You agree with this mindset, or your woman asked you to see them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, this is my phone. This got all my shit on there.
Your personal?
My personal
So
stuff.
you believe that's your personal space no matter?
That is I got my social security, all my different numbers, my different. No, I'm not. You know, when my daughter be like, "Hey, Dad, let me see your phone." For what?
Yeah.
What you?
Grown man. You don't need to be seeing what I got going on out here.
Nah.
I would think it speaks more to the reasoning on why you feel you need to see my phone.
Yeah, what's wrong with your phone, goddammit?
Like, most times, people say, let me see your phone. You're expecting something already. So did I give you the inclination that I'm cheating, or I'm talking to somebody else for you to say that? Or is it your trauma saying, I just need this reassurance? And I get it. Some women love that reassurance. Reassurance is a big word, and you will learn it. Start dealing with women, you will learn it. They want to be reassured. A lot of them.
I'm going to say this. If you feel the type of way, get a better business of investigation. Just going through my phone ain't going to solve anything. So get a better, if you think that I'm out here doing
get
that.
Get the cheater van.
Go get a cheater van.
Jump out the car on you.
Follow my ass or something.
Oh, they probably got an investigator.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is this.
You're not gonna get my phone.
So the way I'm brought up and the way I think, if I'm in a relationship with you, anything that I think is scandalous or could make you have antennas about me doing the wrongdoing, it's gonna be removed from my phone, because I know that I got stuff prior. This phone need to be swiped. Swiper, no swiping. It need to be cleaned. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I had a life before you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Text message, you probably was texting with somebody that might be old, that somebody could go through.
Hey, I've been kicking it with this. I'm gonna have to clear this shit out.
Bro, right? We about to be a couple. Nah, bro. I'm avoiding the situation, because it could just be a time where, hey, my phone is open now. I don't like it. Like, I'm in a relationship. It's sitting right there, and a text would come back from a woman who didn't know I'm in a relationship now. And then you go look at it, and then you go look at the trail. Now you done create a whole narrative in your mind that don't even need to be there. So I'm gonna swipe it. I don't need this stress. I don't need this strife. This is one battle. You know, you pick your battles in life, especially in relationship. You pick your battles.
Delete.
This is one battle that I'm okay with. Hey, I'll get rid of it. Don't worry about it, because I'm trying to move on anyway. You start something new with somebody, I don't need to think about the past. Delete. I'll reconnect. If this thing don't work out, we'll find each other number.
The 30-day, got to go back and still delete again. Like
My bad.
Stuff.
You ever seen on the YouTube where the dude be saying, hey, you trust your girl? You trust your man? He be like, you mind if they see your phone? And he's on the spot. Like, he's the guy telling them. And they be like, yeah, I trust my nigga. And the dude be like, yeah, she can see my phone. And then he be doing he's a snitch, really. He be telling all the little tricks. He's like, hey, nah, man, you see that? He said, did you check her IG, though? And check her IG. It's clear. Go check recently deleted.
Recently deleted.
And that's where they get hit up at. That recently deleted. Like who's Jim? Who's Jason? Why is he calling you cutie pie? Why are you responding back to him late at night? Oh, that's just my friend. And then he's like, well, you know about Jason? No, you ain't telling me about no Jason. You know what I'm saying? And now you done created this narrative. Hey, look, clear your phones before you get involved with somebody. Like, you really know you about to be boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. Clear all that back history out from years ago, months ago.
Gotta go.
It gotta go. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should want to do that for your person. So yeah, you can see my phone. It's clear. It's swiped.
No, you can't see my phone.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it, because the thing about it is, when you don't find nothing, now you got to make up. Now you got to make up for it, and then I get to establish the rules of engagement. How you make it up?
That sound like some predator shit right there.
How you gonna be a predator with my woman, nigga? I ain't no predator.
Oh yeah, you seen it now. I got you, bitch.
I bet you won't look. I bet you won't look at it again. You gotta. It's not a predator moment. It's a teaching lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to hide. Here you go. This is like the cops when they say, "Hey, we'll pull you over."
You deleting shit. You got everything to hide.
I delete. No, I have nothing to hide while we're together. They want to see while we're together now. Have you did anything recently? That's why they're checking the phone. You can't say nothing about what I did before I got with you. But I just know it's still gonna bring up an argument because I know the psyche of men and women. You look at that and be like, "You told me y'all were just friends." Sometimes you give people half truths, right? Like, oh, that was just a friend. We didn't do nothing. If they ask, right? Like, we were just whatever, we're friends.
We didn't do nothing.
But I'm just saying, if the conversation ensued and you just don't want nobody to know your business, like at that time, like I'm just starting to talk to you. Like, you don't need to know if we did anything personal like that. That's why it's called personal grown business. But they get to reading them trails and like, oh, y'all really been doing that grown thing for a minute. Yeah, but it's done. You got a problem with that? Now you got all this other rigmarole and tension for no reason. No, I'm just deleting. I'm telling you straight up. So if my woman wants to see my phone, here you go. It's going to be butt naked. You're going to see my mama, my cousin, my brother, my job, and you. And my sister. It'll be 10 contacts.
He said butt naked.
Butt naked. It's stripped down. Shake a booty hole phone. For real. It's stripped down. All right, what else we got? Brittany Griner. Is divorcing her wife of 8 years. Her name is Sherelle Griner. People were speaking about it and had different feelings about it based on the Brittany Griner situation. Y'all remember when she was stuck over in Russia and her woman was coming to her defense, begging the president for a pardon,
the whole country,
to get her woman out of there because we was hearing how severe it was in Russia prison. Now she's divorcing her. People like, come on now. This is one that can't happen based on her begging and pleading for your safety. What you think about that? Or do you think people are people and no matter the circumstances, people gonna people?
I'm always going to say people are people, but it's also what was established in that relationship of the Burrowhead because not Brittany Griner, but baby girl could have been getting with Brittany Griner for the show.
Okay.
Even before Brittany Griner ended up,
because Brittany Griner was the star.
So she could have been a ride on the ride for the show.
So a lot of narratives.
And then when Brittany got hemmed up, like, oh, I gotta really perform now.
Yeah,
I'm already here for the show. Hey, get my baby out of jail.
And it could have been just performative.
But
okay, I got you.
But we don't know the whole, behind the scenes, the ins and outs and whatnot,
I think it's just a human aspect of it to see a person go to bat for somebody and know you in a bad predicament, and then all of a sudden now you're leaving them high and dry. The human aspect gonna be like, that's kind of messed up. But I do understand relationships and understand things happen that other people don't know about. And we're not in those confined doors to hear the conversations had. What would make a person want to file for divorce? We don't know. So we really can't just speculate on their marriage, like that to say, well, it shouldn't happen. But I do understand the human nature of people to be like, it's kind of foul, dog. Yeah. It's kind of foul. I'm just saying, when you was over there cracking them rocks, they had you on that slave patrol. You wasn't thinking about divorcing her then. Now you done got free about 2 years. You done seen something stout out here and was like, you know what? This marriage thing really ain't for me now. I got freedom. So, people do.
And plus, you never know. Like they might have had a relationship built on like some real promising principles.
That's true.
But after this situation, you never know if the baby girl that went to bat for Brittany Griner is holding it over her head.
Oh, say that, Bo. Say that. I'm with you on that.
Like, I did this for you. I went out here.
We don't know the ins and outs
and
of their contractual obligations.
Like, damn. I can't go around the corner. She's like, I fought for you. Like,
throwing it up in your face. That'll make a person want to leave. Yeah. Anything you've done for somebody will make a person want to leave you if you throw it up in my face every time, because you're supposed to do it out of the love and caring for me, not out of what you might get in return. So yeah, if you got one of them type of people in your life, you might not stay with them. Hey, remember when I gave you that $100? No, I don't. Because you gave it to me. You didn't say, hey, this come, you got to bring this back. You got to return this.
Nah, bitch, I gave you $300 2 weeks before. So what was that $100 gonna do? You need to pay off that tab. Like,
the tab. You said that tab. Put it on that tab.
Yeah, don't bring up no money shit.
Yeah, you don't do that. If you give somebody something, you can't keep score.
Man.
Now you say borrow. If you come to me and say, hey, Kevin, can I borrow $500? When am I gonna get my money back? Because the key word you said was borrow, meaning you intend to give back. Now, if I say, hey, you struggling? Here go $500. Get on your feet. I don't expect that back.
But that's the game I don't play when it comes to relationships. Borrow and give and take.
Mm-hmm.
It's either if I got it, I got you. There ain't no borrow, because I can't just be like, all right, I'll give you $500 and expect.
But I'm saying if you say it though, if she came to you and said,
no,
can I borrow $1,000? Yeah, you're borrowing it. I don't need some of that money back.
I'm saying no. I'm not a loan company.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I got the money to loan, but I want my money back. I didn't have $1,000 to give. Think about this. I might have $1,000 in my bank account to loan because I expected to come back, but I don't have $1,000 just to be without right now. My mortgage is coming up. That's almost $2,000. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that $1,000 back.
I ain't gonna play with somebody I like that.
It's not playing. That's the nature. Then my thing is, well, you just pay all her bills then. If you're $1,000 short, just offer it.
I'm not gonna pay any of her fucking bills.
Oh, well, that's different. Okay.
God damn it.
Well, that's different.
I'm not gonna.
But I'm gonna help somebody out. No. So, because you might get in a jam, and your word is your word. Now I give you one chance. Your word is your word. You come to me and say, "Hey, Kevin, can I borrow this? Things are kind of tight right now." Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna help you out in the jam. I believe in helping people out. But your word is your word. If you say, "Hey, I can pay you back by," then I expect to be paid back. And I don't want to be the bugaboo. I'm not the type of person to be like, hey, it's 22nd. I ain't heard from you. I helped
out a lot of folks and got burnt, so I ain't with all that help.
I understand what you're saying. I mean, I give you one chance. I get you can get burnt, but I give everybody a clean slate. I don't let that trauma of getting burnt by one, because this one person might be on their word. They might stand on business, and they might need their help at that time.
They ain't gonna find out from me.
Yeah, I got you. Ain't nothing wrong if you don't want to do it.
There's plenty of banks. You got Birch Lending. You got all kind of banks and stuff that
credit might be bad, and they might not give it to you.
You need to get your shit together. I'm sorry. I'm not about to do it.
Well, we see how Bo feel about it. So if y'all need a loan, don't come to the Bank of Bo.
Nah.
All right, then I seen they said that 2026 is the new 2016 is a trend going around on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And it's basically seeing the celebrities of 2016, are they still dominating in 2026? Like the Drake, the Rihannas, the Kevin Harts, the Kanyes, the Nickys, the LeBrons.
Like Rihanna probably had one of the best albums of 2016.
2016. Anti.
And she ain't even trying to step into the music game.
She being a mother.
She's been a mother. She's been, like a businesswoman. You know, she's building her brand. She got multiple brands. She's got multiple, from makeup
she's
to
a billionaire
fashion
too.
to shoes.
I think you act differently when you're a billionaire too.
But
it's like,
but as far as albums, that Anti in 2016 was probably one of the best albums.
Yeah.
That Anti was just dope as hell. So
I don't think any of these people have the same notoriety or fame level, the peak that they were at in 2016.
Okay. You said Rihanna, you said Drake. There are a couple people I think that was around 2016 and dropped stuff. I think Kendrick got a higher elevation of his status since 2016.
So but the thing was, he wasn't in 2016, he wasn't at, I'm saying these people who were at the peak, are they still at the peak type deal? Kendrick was, he was ascending. He was ascending though.
He was coming off of what's the one? The more oh man.
It wasn't Be Humble on there, was it?
Nah. Yeah. That was No, that was 2017.
Right.
2016 was what's your
Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay.
So it was coming off that. So he's coming off into 2016. He's coming into
The Kid, Man
some
City.
great Grammy performances.
Yeah.
Is leading up to him to put Damn out.
True.
So like, even though he might not have been as high as
I think
some
he
of them,
excelled.
I think he got
So
high.
he is the anomaly. He excelled. He got better in a 10-year span. I think Drake has taken a hit.
Yeah.
2016, the boy was untouchable.
Oh man, they was killing everybody.
Boy was untouchable.
Killing everybody too.
As we speak in 2026, the boy is touchable.
Oh, he's been touched.
He's been touched. See, you can play with the words. You can play with the words. Yeah, I'm not gonna even play on that, but you see how that went, right? And then you go like LeBron. 2016, that was around the time even when Steph and the Warriors was winning.
Yeah, Cleveland.
LeBron still was that dude. 2016, we speak, LeBron James is getting traded and trading.
Man. Come on, man.
I mean, what we just saying? We just saying all facets. People attack LeBron at every angle now.
Man, I'm kind of hyped up to see how this Philly team looks.
Anything LeBron James does gets attacked. It just happens.
Yeah.
Anything. He chose to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. People hate it. But he was going to leave the Lakers, period, right? He was already teamed up with Luka. So I'm like, you're already with another proverbial superstar, you know what I'm saying? So his whole career has been pretty much based around superstars except for when he did his Cleveland stint, first Cleveland stint. Other than that, after he lost with Cleveland, man been decked with superstars.
They've been stacking. As Charles Barkley was saying, I'm like, but Charles, you need to understand, that's what the NBA is. All these teams are stacked.
They're buddy now.
All these teams stacked. I mean,
I think their mentality is different now, bro, because they're buddy now.
Say what you want to say about the Knicks who just won. That was stacking. There was some good trades, but you're still getting good players.
They put pieces together. That was good GM, and I don't think it's stacking. Like Anunoby wasn't looked at as a star like that.
He was a piece.
Carly Town was looked at as a weak individual. That's why he was traded from team to team. They thought he was soft, and that's why they didn't want him as a big man. They thought he was soft, and all he wanted to shoot was three-pointers. So I can't. Bridges didn't make, the Suns as who they were. These people wasn't like stars. You go to LeBron's, Kyrie Irving was a star. Yeah. Kevin Love was a double-double machine with the T-Wolves. Luka was top 3 at the time.
Luka.
Now you're going with Joel Embiid when he's healthy, top 1 or 2 big men in the league. Jaylen Brown just had an unbelievable season and he's a champion. Tyrese Maxey is touted as top 1 through 10 point guard.
And you got one of the young guards, Edgecombe.
And Edgecombe, you know what I'm saying? He's like up and coming. So it's a different dynamic, but I ain't knocking him. Like, do what you do, you know what I'm saying? You're on the end of your career. You want to win.
So you're saying he should have went to Orlando? You saying he should have went to Portland? I mean, like, what is he supposed to do?
I said I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be bad for his legacy though. Because another loss, being with the Stag, if he doesn't, I'm gonna tell you right now how people are. If he doesn't win with the Philadelphia 76ers in the next 2 years, and he retires with not winning a championship with Joel Embiid and his stacked team, they're going to put that on his legacy as tarnished.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry.
That's something you're going to have to deal with.
When you get a stacked team, people expect you to win, right?
Yeah.
That's the name of the game. Just like the Miami Heat team. What do they want? What do they come out and say? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Y'all brought that pressure on yourself, and what did y'all get out of that?
Got 2.
2. With that stacked team, you should have had 4 or 5. That's what people believe. And Miami Heat team was super stacked. Their bench was stacked. Their starting lineup was stacked. They had brought back Gary Payton, Jason Williams, Posey. Like, dude,
Alonzo Mourning still on that team?
Alonzo Mourning was on that team, I believe. Dude, they had everybody on that team almost. I don't expect you to lose. I don't expect the Sixers, if they get it together, to lose in the East. The only one standing in their way is the Knicks. And I still think a LeBron James-led team with a healthy Joel Embiid, I'm giving the nod to the Sixers. Now, the West do got something to say about it, Because the Spurs do have a formidable, I think them boys going to be hungry again, and we can't count out OKC Thunder. They were hurt. Still got a good team, though.
Let's see if Chet comes back.
Chet need to get in that weight room, boy, because you was looking like paper out there. You know, I used to make them little paper men back in the day and cut them out. That boy was flimsy out there. They was caking that boy. What else we got in these streets? All right, we'll end it off on this. Bo, what's the greatest, in your opinion, you had to be there moment in music history?
Say Michael, man.
Michael. All the Michaels.
Man, Michael Jackson in the 80s.
Was a spectacle.
Michael. When you see all the foreigners like going.
The pandemonium.
People going crazy. People crying.
I have never seen people pass out.
Crying
to touch this man, to get a vision of this man. He was the definition of, they thought this man was God.
I was about to say, is this nigga Jesus?
The second coming of Jesus was on the stage. That's how they was acting like, it's Michael. Like if you seen Jesus, your eyes would get that big and you would really look like that. That's how them people was looking. And I ain't never seen a star captivate people like that.
But he always put a great show. That's why like
he gave it all.
He gave
ultimate
it all.
Performer.
Like yeah. So
ultimate entertainer. I would say probably the two Michaels. But we say music, so we keep it music. But if we did take it out of the music realm, but Michael Jackson when he moonwalked, people thought they had seen the greatest move ever.
Man, what was that?
Vintage
25th anniversary of or 20th anniversary.
Like this man is
Motown.
walking on air.
He just started
gliding.
What is that?
Man, I instantly tried to learn how to moonwalk.
We all did. We all went and got fresh pairs of socks because it gave us slick
and penny loafers. I need that slick bottom. I need that slick bottom to make my feet slide a little bit better. I need the Michael Jackson shoes.
This is how you really did it. If you had a wood floor, man, put that end dust on the floor. Give you a little slick.
Get that little slickness, yup. Any slickness you could get on the floor, you was moonwalking. Telling you. Then I started to do the little square thing he started doing, going side to side, you know what I'm saying? Pop locking and break dancing and stuff. Hey, Michael, that you had to be there. Like, these young kids can go back and watch YouTube, but if you wasn't in that moment, the rhinestone jacket, the glove, man. I mean, people was getting knockoff Thriller jackets. They was getting them at Value City.
A gang of cats had the knockoff
bro, you remember?
They had the Thriller and Beat It jacket.
They had the Thriller and Beat It jacket, boy.
Yes.
They sure did. I remember people coming to school like, nigga, that ain't real. Nigga, that might have cost like, I don't know how much money it would have cost back then, but Value City was selling like $39.99.
He had the Michael Jackson doll, and like a nigga was changing his clothes every day.
Niggas were putting socks on their hand and putting rhinestones on there to emulate the glove.
Yes.
Niggas were putting socks on their hand and rhinestoning that shit up.
Yes.
Michael, that's why I said there will never be, I know they had this talk about, is Chris Brown the new era, Usher, no. They're great performers in their own right, but this
I ain't
man,
seen no Usher or Chris Brown.
I ain't seen nobody try to dress like neither one of these niggas, and I ain't seen nothing like that they brought to the table that was their signature move, signature apparel, accessory. Michael had the curl. Niggas got curls because Michael Jackson curl was looking good.
See, I was hyped up about my Michael Jackson doll because I had the yellow sweater one. The little yellow sweater
the Human Nature?
pants.
Is that Human Nature?
Human Nature.
You had the Human Nature. Why? Why?
I thought I was hard
because they do me that way.
I had that Michael Jackson doll. Everybody had.
Did they have a rock with you down? Did they have a rock with you when he had the little silver sequins outfit on?
I think they did.
They did have it with the striped pants. I think they had that one. Then they had the one where he's with the Jackson 5. I think where he got the black sequins jacket on.
I know for a fact they had the Human Nature. They had Beat It. They had Thriller. The sequence is that Off the Wall? Yeah, that's
off the wall.
Yeah,
off the wall.
The block with the black with the glove. Yeah.
But funny thing about it is, I just thought about this. Michael Jackson had all that extra expression with the rhinestones and the jacket shining, but then the Human Nature, he like Carlton.
Yeah, just Just little.
He had a vest, a sweater vest, and a shirt. Why?
Yeah, that was my shit.
Tell him that. Hey, and that video is funny. The song is soft-natured. The video is soft-natured. Pay attention to it. Like, Michael don't dress down like that normally. Hey, but nah, Michael.
That nigga was out
the
golfing.
Greatest.
He's out golfing.
He sure was the greatest. Bo, you got anything else? I said, we just try to give y'all content. You know what I'm saying? We make something out of nothing. It's slow out in these streets, but I guarantee somebody's going to resonate with it. Oh, and I seen somebody took one of my clips. I'm going to have to talk to you, buddy. Took one of my clips and put it in their stuff. Now, shout out to Pulpit Podcast when you do that, please, because we would do the same thing, and we're going to take your clip and put it in my clip. But, yeah, I'm going to have to talk to him. I'm a guy, one of my friends from high school sent it to me and said, hey, man, go to the 30-second mark, and you don't ever know if it's spam, right? Like, hey, I'm not about to click on this link. I had to ask ChatGPT. I had to go to YouTube and look at it, the podcast myself before I clicked on it. He was like, go to 13:30 mark. I knew that was you. And it's me doing my thing, and he let me get my stuff off. He let the whole clip in that joint. And then he got to speaking after or whatever. But hey, shout a brother out, man. Help network, feel me? But I don't got nothing else.
Damn.
Bo don't got nothing else. It's Saturday. Don't get fired on your day off if you got your day off. But anyway, just being funny with it. Enjoy the sun. If you got sun, we are ending in the last days of summer. No people getting mad.
State fair starting up.
Yeah. Enjoy these last days of summer because you know how this world spins. It goes quickly. So until the next one. Yep.